Right, folks, we are back for Dundalk. We'll kick in the first race. Well, firstly, Dean, you said we would be popping the cork of Put the Cattle on one. So we have bought some champagne.
Oh,
Nice bottle here. I haven't a clue how to open this, actually. Alan, you guys will have first race, though.
right, I'll go ahead with the first race. The one that I'm going to put up, lads, is Poet's Pride, trained by Dave Marinane and ridden by Billy Lee. He was third to Maggie Thunder last time out. Now, this horse, most of his better form has been over 7 furlongs. He looks well handicapped. He's £8. He's actually £8 lower than his last winning mark. He's a good draw in stall too. I think Billy will probably try and stay prominent, go to the front, and see what he can do. He's in around 92.
Have it.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm going to go with... Huh?
You can get wrapped under that now later on.
I'll just start now.
Start as you mean to go on.
I'm just out of the bed. I will go with Annabelle Rock in the first. Paddy Harnett rides for Natalia Lupini. Annabelle Rock's course and distance winner and is stepping back down in class. Antwerp as well. She should have a huge chance with Paddy Harnett claiming off her back. Don't know what issues.
I've picked that one around a couple of times now as well, but I'm gonna side with Alan here. Alan, you've had the nail on the head there. There really is lots to like about Poet's Pride there at 5-1. He's been really unlucky last time. He is on a dangerous mark. Oh hey, if everything falls into place for him, I just think he could be the one. He could be the one to get us off to a good start.
Yeah, we'll kick in the 5:30 then. The claiming race. I am going for Estepona's son. What?
Non-runner.
I am not going for anything in this race. Alan, yourself?
Sorry, Ryan, just to cut across you there, but there's no point in you talking about a non-runner. So the one that I'm going to go for is the Colin Keane ridden Shore, trained by his dad, Jerry Keane. Now, looking with Estepona's son coming out of this race, he was second favourite. Shore's been well backed into 9-4 from 11-2, 6-1 overnight. Caught the A on second start last time with 5th to Jungle Cove. Up and trip, dropping into a claimer. I think it takes plenty of beating here.
Yeah, I'm completely opposite, and I'm going for Lady Deveshi there at 100-30. Again, this one has been well supported even before the non-runner or Estepona's son was taken out. Lady Deveshi opened up at 9-1 last night, and was even as big as threes, or as short as threes earlier on. 100-30 now with the non-runner on. I just think there's lots to like. Mike Halford loves Dundalk winners. Ronan Whelan could have a very good night here. This horse was 4th last time out and does set the standard because I think it was behind. Every hour on the hour was in front of him that night or her that night. I just think there is lots to like. As the price gone now, I've gone each way at 9-1 myself. I still think 100-30 could be good value.
Yeah, and Dean, we're claiming that tonight, aren't we?
Oh yes. If only I had a Cheltenham bet that could get me there.
Ryan's on the shamper, so there must be a wee bit of cash floating about.
Yeah, it is now. Never know.
Dean, it's all thanks to you. We put the kettle on. I just buy stupid shit for content, boys. We'll move on to the 6 o'clock race. I am going for Blackstone Cliff, John McConnell, Siobhan Rutledge. Alan, don't butt in and say this is not
right. I'll butt in. It's been absolutely smashed off the board. It's only 6-4.
6-4 now, fuck.
Yeah, it was as big as 5-1, 4-1, 5-1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying last night. Siobhan is claiming £7. Didn't go up anything from his second target last time out. And should have a huge chance here.
Yeah, I'm going for Turin Angel. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I just think he's been ultra consistent, and finally got the head in front last time. I think there's going to be more improvement to come. I think that one could give them some confidence to finally kick on and go now and uh, string a sequence of ones together. I just think there's 7-2 could be good value.
Yeah, Dean, I agree totally. I think just the run last time out beating Maleferous. Look, we've seen Maleferous go on to finish second. Those days are gone in the qualified riders race. The fourth Jungle Cove has come out in one sense. Is going to be running later in the card as well. Look, Mark Enright board. I think very fair price at 7-2.
Yep. Moving on to the 6:30, I am going for Fallen Forest. Fallen Forest win last time out was impressive, beating Callner and Persian Lion. Is off £5 from that. Siobhan takes £7 off again. And the blinkers do this like an absolute world of good. I think Full Forest is a good price.
Lady of Luxury for me. And this here, I put it out last time and it was a lovely drifter, actually, 6-1. And the ride that Alan Pearce gave it that day was unbelievable, because if you look at him turning for home, you're thinking, you'll struggle to get into the top three from there. And he actually won really snugly on the line. Now, anybody that maybe might want to look at that race, if they're thinking I'm away with the fairies, just look back at it and have a look. He actually he's standing up before the line. Like, that horse won snugly. Just things didn't fall its way early on. And I think 9-2 there, good value.
Yeah, well, I'm going back with Must Be Dreaming from last Friday night. On his penultimate run, look, I highlighted it last week. It was very eye-catching. But this time around, it's been dropped £1 for last week when finishing third. Drawn 13 this time around, but as Wayne Lorden aboard, up and trip to 1.5 miles. Look, I seen there's a wee bit of market movement again. They look like the backers are back, 10s into 7s. Look, I'd be probably happy to play each way. I'd say we probably wouldn't be far off with the 3 and might land another 3 cast like we did last week.
Yeah. The 7 o'clock race, boys. I think the last 4 races are much better than the first 4 anyway. Betting wise. For the 7 o'clock race, I am going for Logo Hunter. Logo Hunter beat Devil's Outlaw last time. And to be honest, I can see another win here with Shane Kaffman on board. And it's 1 from 1 at Dundalk, so hopefully it can go 2 for 2.
Yeah, I agree full-heartedly there with you, Ryan. I'm on Logo Hunter as well. I put him up last time, and I actually thought he was impressive. The further he went, the better he was getting. Shimmy Heffernan gave him a peach of a ride that time. Now, a case of you as the rightly favourite and deservingly so because of what he's done in his 2-year-old career, won on that Group 3. Interesting to see that he's bought by the Ada McGuinness stable. I just think Logo Hunter could be good each way bet to nothing here. Draw in stall 1 has a good draw. Will pop out. We know action Dundalk. It's a each way to nothing, I think.
Yeah, look, I'm going with the favourite, but the more I looked at it this morning, it's probably, maybe, I don't know, very short at the minute. Has to give £10 to the second favourite, Minista. Has to give £5 to Dickie Duda. No doubt has to give way to Logo Hunter as well. Very talented win with John McConnon winning the Group 3 Anglesey at the Curragh in October. All for 159 days. Look, the likes of Logo Hunter will be match fit, ready to go. I wouldn't say tanking at 4 to 5, 8 to 11, but maybe putting a multiple with something.
Yep. 7:30 race. I am going for Cola Kid. Better draw this time, could be the difference, hopefully. Flew home last time in the hands of Dylan Brown Modigal, who is on board again and claimed £5 as well. I think the draw around the chances last time. He's in 11 now this week, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Ryan. The draw did that horse no help last week, and it absolutely flew home. He has to have a massive chance, but I'm going to go for Pride of Plumnico. Although he was a shock 40 to 1 winner last week, that was over 8 furlongs, drops back to 7 here. I would say Brendan is trying to make hay when the sun is shining. The horse acted on the surface, was given a great ride. Like, Brendan wouldn't have many winners, but it's great to see him get one. And I would love to see this horse go on again and follow up that one and get another on the board for him.
Yeah, well, Ryan, I'm going to agree with you. I think the Cola kid did catch the eye last week. Third to Jared Maddox. Look, it drawn a little better, but up a pound in the weights. Dylan Brown stays on board. Again, probably an each way bet than nothing, 9-2.
Yeah. The 8 o'clock, Alan, you mentioned this horse earlier, Jungle Cove, Jesse and Shane Foley. Won a good maiden here on the 5th of March from a wide draw in handicap company here, and no doubt that won't be a problem. I'd say Jungle Cove will go very close to.
Yeah, I'm going for Alzam and Chris Hayes. Although it's bidding for a hat-trick wide apart. He had 2 wins last year and has had plenty of time off. This horse was kind of took a while for the penalty to drop, but when it did, he seemed to act really well on the surface at Dundalk. I just think if he's fit and well, there's no better man on his back. He's in there at 11-2. I have him in each way, and a Peyton with a couple of others just each way. I do think Jungle Cove could be the one they have to beat, but if Alzam rocks up fit, I think he will take a bit of stopping.
Yeah, Dean, I agree. There's a lot in them in that race. Like Jungle Cove, Alhazam, they're gonna try and improve. Now, I looked through this race, and again, Alhazam got up £3 for his most recent win, which is lenient enough. The 3rd and 5th have actually come out in 1 since. I think, as you said, Chris Hayes on board. He's 11-2. Probably, I'd say an each way bet to nothing, but he will have to probably improve from the layoff.
Yep. The half-eight race. The half-eight race, I am going for Stop on Red. Finally got the win last time out. I was really waiting for that. And to be honest with you, I can see another one come here quick fire. Double, I suppose. Stall one, couldn't go better. Draw. Chris Hayes rides up £7 from that win. Benko Gambit could be a good shout, maybe, as well, with 4th in that race. Wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, Ryan, I'll agree with you. I'm going for Stop on Red as well. And I know, Alan, you're pretty keen on the McGuinness horse, Abla. I put him up last time, and now the way that horse was ridden that day, it was never going to be in contention. It was only pulled out in the last 150 yards to run on late, which to me was really annoying because he seemed to have every chance at the end. He was closing late, seemed to have plenty in the tank. That was from a bad draw. He's got a bad draw in stall 13 again. It would put me off because I'd be doubting myself again whether they're going to drop him in and just try and come out late and go for it. Stop on Red, Ryan, as you say, has been very consistent and has been somewhat unlucky. And again, now that it's got its head in front, it might have a wee bit of confidence and go and string a couple of ones together. It is the type of horse to do that, and your man John Goggin can do that. We have seen him doing that in the past with horses. Chris Hayes is a man that's going for the all-weather jockey championships, and he is to be feared in any race that he's in. So I think he's got a massive chance in the half-eight.
Yeah, Dean, as you said, I'm very sweet now, but just look, I think stepping up and trip, it looked the last night as if he was probably going to improve for the step up and trip because he was staying on strongly. Stayed on well in his last 2 starts. Unlucky behind Stop on Red. Now, I remember we chatted about Stop on Red and listening to, I think it was Kevin O'Ryan and Fran Berry talking about Stop on Red needing 7 furlongs. Now, does it need a mile? That's the question I have. I think it'll probably be between the 2 of them, and I wouldn't put anyone off, like a little reverse forecast end of the night.
Yeah. Next best each way, lads.
Fire away, Alan, sure.
I will nap up Shaw. My next best will be the Cola Kid, and the each way will be Must Be Dreaming.
I'll nap up Lady of Luxury. Next best, Lady Deveshi, and each way I'll go for Alzam or Alzim for Chris Hayes, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I will nap up the Cola Kids. Next best, I'll go Jungle Cove, and each way. What price is the Logo Hunter?
11-2.
Yeah, I'll go each way with that. Logo Hunter.
6-1 even, sorry.
Did a job.